Hello, and welcome to the Direct Soccer Show, where we ask the tough questions, and where if you need a boost to your ego or a little confidence stroking, well, this is not the place to come for an interview. Speaking of stroking it, and cleaning oneself's private areas, this show is formally opposed to all uses of the doggy protection cone. Our slogan is, if Direct can't reach his doggy tool, then such treatment must be cruel. It's a new cause I'm taking up. Write your senator in opposition to such inhumane veterinarian practices. And just tell me where not to scratch or lick, okay? I can handle it. This show is hosted by OneLoveSoccer.net, as usual. And our sponsors today are WorldFootballBook.com, One World, The Beautiful Game, and TenShirt.net. Everything you love about the beautiful game. Our continued sponsor today is Soccer2Square.com. And if you can tell by the picture, it is a revolutionary new training approach to improving young players' first touch on the ball. And unlike that silly mini soccer goal you bought your kids last Christmas that they never use, this actually works. Trust me, I tested it on my mice, and they already are doing the bicycle kicks off of the set pieces. Our non-soccer sponsor today is Tough Titties Nipple Rub. Perfect for soothing the nursing mom's sore milk dispensers. Now that's the kind of product people really need. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Now, a message from the Direct Soccer Show's lawyer, Donald Finkelhurst. Go ahead, Donald.
The sponsors of this show don't endorse any of the opinions or lewd acts or comments that may be made or occur during the taping of this show.
Now, Donald, I haven't counted a single lewd act on this show.
Okay.
So that must be wishful thinking on your part.
Well, between you and I, Direct, that might be true.
Wasn't John Terry's hump fest enough for you?
That was
all right,
hot.
let's move on. And
Okay.
by the way, screw you, Donald.
Oh, all right. Bye.
Our guest today, speaking out for the very first time and getting his chance to respond to the whole John Terry scandal, is defender for Manchester City and former left back on the English national team, Wayne Bridge. How are you today, Wayne?
Well, just fine. Thanks for asking.
It must be rough
Yeah.
going these days, since the John Terry humping your former girlfriend scandal ejaculated all over the news in both England and worldwide.
Yeah.
How are you handling things?
Well as could be imagined.
I noticed that last weekend you refused to shake John Terry's hand
Yes.
before the game. Was that because, A, you don't like him because he's a total man-slut whore with no self-control,
Okay.
or B, because he slipped your former girl the John Terry love missile, or
boy.
C, you were afraid he might still have some of Vanessa's woman juice on his hand,
Oh,
or
God.
D, all of the above.
What do you think?
Seriously, Wayne, I try not to.
Okay.
But I prefer if you tell me what you think.
Well, you know the answer, and I'm not sure why you're making things worse by saying these things. You know?
Well, hey,
You're
man,
just
don't blame
making-
me.
All right.
I'm not the one banging your former slutstickle while you're out of town. You know what I mean?
Did you just call her a slut?
No. Actually, I called her a slutsicle.
All right.
You know, that's the kind of girl that would sleep with her girlfriend's husband while simultaneously screwing you over by knob-slobbering your best friend and England teammate.
Oh.
Frankly, if I were you, I'd be on TV kicking them both in the snatch and telling it how it is.
Okay.
I got the question for you, though.
All
Why
right.
only refuse to shake hands with Terry? Why not pull down your knickers and take a big steamy poo right on his cleats, Wayne?
I think you're trying to get me all worked up, or you're pulling my leg or something.
Well, neither. But I think you should make a big deal with the English national team.
Okay.
Since they need a left back so bad, right now.
Yeah, and what should I do?
Well,
what do you suggest?
You could tell Capello, hey,
All right.
Fabio,
Uh-huh.
I'll come back to the team and play
Okay.
left back if the following things happen.
All right.
One, I get to kick John Terry in the fuzzy ones, right in front of the whole team. Or two,
right.
I get to take a steamy piler on his shoes. Or three,
that's-
I get to piss all over his locker at Wembley.
I don't think any of those things are the answer.
And wait, Wayne, the
All
big
right.
one.
Okay.
Number 4.
All right.
John Terry has to guzzle a half-gallon of daddy sauce
Ooh.
in front of the whole team. I mean, a whole bucket full.
I don't think any of those things solve anything.
Not
really.
true, Wayne. You
Uh-huh.
underestimate the power of humiliation.
All right.
Something you should be very aware of at this point.
Oh, come on, man. This is not what I came on
Wayne,
here for.
you should
Really?
have come on to stick it to Terry. And your ex-wife.
That's-
Really, come on.
It's not my style.
Have
though.
you looked into the mirror lately?
Oh, yes, of course I have.
Okay.
All right.
How about in the nude? Have you been naked and looked
Uh-huh.
into the mirror?
Well, I suppose when I took a shower last, yes.
Did you look south of the border, near your
What-
chestnuts
What
region?
the hell are you talking about?
Well, did you notice whether you had a pair of nutsicles?
Oh.
And if your John Hancock was shrinking?
Well, I'm just speechless. I
That's
don't know.
because
Yes.
you need to look at yourself in the
All
mirror.
right. Okay.
Grab your man parts and yell,
Like Michael
I'm
Jackson,
going
huh?
to kick John Terry's ass. And Wayne,
Yes, what?
don't fight fair.
All
Just
right.
walk up behind him
All
in
right.
practice while he's
Okay.
juggling or something.
Okay.
And donkey punch his ass in the back of his little Terry skull.
My style.
Then stand over him
Oh.
and pretend to teabag him in front of the whole team.
Oh,
While your teammates will question your sexuality,
What?
none of them will ever consider banging one of your lady friends again. So how about it?
no thanks. I think we're a little beyond that
But the
now.
idea is kind of tempting, no?
Well, it certainly crossed my mind. That's
What I wanted to hear, Wayne.
Okay.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for coming on the show.
You're welcome.
I wish you the best,
All
and
right.
I hope you take my advice and kick John Terry and his little furry oysters. Thanks for coming on the show, Wayne.
All right. Good day.
Okay, we didn't get to our viewer mail today because I forgot about it.
You sure
Yes,
did. You sure
We
did,
did,
buddy.
I guess, huh?
Yes.
So let's do it now.
All right.
Today's email is from Dick Fitzwell from Peckers Point, Newfoundland.
Yeah.
You guys never cease to amaze me. My
Again,
staff
that's
is
a
crazy.
real town name, buddy.
I know it's real.
Okay.
I think our viewers, however, might be getting a little suspicious with all the cock and balls town names, though. Yeah, don't you think?
Well, do you want me to tame it down a little or something?
Well, of course not.
Okay.
All right, so
All right.
the email from Dick Fitzwell from Peckers Point, Newfoundland asks, why doesn't Zach Lee Rigg, writer for Go.com, wear more clothes on his Facebook page? I don't know. Zach seems like a cool guy, but he seems like a very artsy guy, too, and that he wants to show you that he is uninhibited and unafraid of what you think of him personally, because he has, the big balls, because he is so much cooler and smarter and funnier than you are. And besides, he's so cool and you're not. At least that's what he might say, but not to your face. Hey, Zach, you might want to try some tough titties nipple rub on those nipples, buddy. Okay. Anyhow, thank you for watching the show. Keep your silly putty eggs in a safe place. And until next time, good night from the Direct
Soccer
Show.
Show.